So how do I use social media? Well, I'm a working mum. I've been a working mum now for about 17 years, and I have found that life at the bar is very, very difficult for a working woman. My mission was to demonstrate that I was intelligent. Unfortunately for working women, there's this working assumption that you're not as bright as the men, or you're not as much of a lawyer as the men, or at least that's how I felt about it. So I use social media to promote my knowledge as a professional person. I use more than one platform. I've been using it for so long now that there are different ways in which I use it. So it can be a bit complicated, and what I'm telling you now may be a little overwhelming for some. But I started with Twitter, getting to know other lawyers, reading the news, making sure I was following law and news, a little bit of politics, and things that I'm interested in, like art and women's issues. So the first thing is to be quite strategic about who you follow and who you're interacting with. I wasn't strategic at the beginning. I just thought, oh, I'd like to know what they're talking about. I'm a little bit more strategic now because the world and his mother wants to follow me, or me to follow them, or to retweet. So I'm a little bit more careful about who I follow now. I use LinkedIn and I blog. So I link to the blogs that I do through Twitter and LinkedIn as well. So I don't just post things that I'm saying, I post links to what I'm interested in, whether they're written by me or they're links to comment by other people. I make sure that I maximise the platforms that I use and maximise the information getting out there. A lot of the work that I do is not very well known. It's about the visibility of women in the justice system, issues around dowry and honour violence, that also has a level of need in relation to awareness. So I make sure that I use social media to promote working mums, to promote women in the law, but also to promote my knowledge, and at the same time to receive knowledge and information. And I have found I'm the most up-to-date that I've ever been. In a very short space of time, I can be on top of the latest legal issues.